don't even really need mothers anymore because they're creating artificial wombs. And this is something straight out of the Matrix, you know. And that all they would need women for would be to harvest eggs. Well, they've had a breakthrough, folks. Aren't we lucky? They've had a breakthrough just to help us, of course. Now they can create artificial eggs as well. Isn't that wonderful? They can create artificial eggs. And as it says down there, these are being created from genetically engineered stem cells. Okay, so they're right in there doing all this stuff. You've got to ask where this technology comes from. I mean, really, they're making leaps and bounds. But yeah, it says they're using genetically engineered stem cells. They're able to make these artificial eggs, marry them with the artificial sperm, put them in these ectogenesis chambers, and away we go. So it eliminates the need for parents. You know, when you think about it, you know, what are you? You know, you're the product of the waters of your parents. Not only their genetic codes and their DNA and all that stuff, but the waters and the memory. You know, water has memory. You ever looked at these movies, you know, Living Water and all this sort of stuff? Water actually has memory through water clusters. Every emotion that you experience is encoded in the water of your body. These waters combine to create new life. It isn't just the genetics. It isn't just the sperm and the ovum. It isn't just the eggs. It's the fluid and the water that they're made of as well. You know, this has a big part of it. So you're taking that away. You're taking all the DNA, all of the attributes of parenthood from the genetics right down the line, everything that makes that person who they are. You're taking that away from them. What are these new humans that you're creating? And they're growing them in a lab. You know, where does the conscience come in then with what you do with these people? You grew them, they're yours. You know, and you can genetically alter them to have your workers and your this and your scientists and your prostitutes and your this and your whatever. Create all bits of society that you want. It's like what was that Blade Runner, you know, with the what are they, the replicants? Yeah, that sort of a thing. That's where we're going with all this. But they don't have to lead it into transhumanism. They can do it genetically already. They can create the humans that they want. It isn't through us having add-ons and plant-ons and these things on our arms and all this stuff that they're leading us to. It's to this. Of course, they're doing it to help us, of course, because we're having such a problem with the sperm count and women having trouble having babies and all this sort of stuff. Of course, they couldn't be doing anything to hinder us to begin with. They're not creating the types of environment that would create any of these problems. Of course not. It's all happening by matter of course, isn't it, you know?